Hello everybody. Today I'm doing part 1 of what if Deku had Madara and Obito's powers. So it'll start a little something like this. When Deku is born, he is born with white hair. And for some reason, when the doctors try to get close to him, some orbs would come out of nowhere and nearly chop their arms off. They would just transform into a sword. And for this, they kinda were scared of Deku. They didn't think he'd become a hero with this quirk. Because these doctors are judgmental. Like, they are very judgy. But when Inko actually comes to Deku and tries to comfort him, Deku starts to smile and laugh like a normal baby. But he gets too excited and releases some power. Like, it sends a small shockwave because right now he's just a baby. So he's 100% of All Might's prime power multiplied by 300,000 times. No, I'm just kidding. He's like 0.0001% of weak All Might. Actually, no, because he still has power. Does power skill him as a baby? He's currently weak All Might multiplied by 2. That sounds right. Because he's releasing Obito's power. So he's sending an purple shockwave. And I'm gonna give Deku like about 10 to 13 orbs. 13 is when he's older. 10 is when he's 14. And he can only control 1 when he's about 10. That's pretty good. Right now they're out of control, but he can only control it by letting it just go back into his body, like he disappears, because it's created from his body. That's how I'm gonna make it. And when they look closer at his eyes, they see Madara Mangekyo Sharingan, eternal to be in fact, because I don't want him going blind. And in the other eye, they see a Rinnegan with Tomoe in it. Now, they're sold on him being a villain. They're like, take this child, take him, and never come to his hospital again. So Inko says, alright, because she's still a sweet Inko. For now. Yes, for now. And I'm not going to have her return. It's going to be something happening. So we go to a Deku's 5. He's just playing around. But for some reason, he trips and hurts himself. So he starts crying. And when he cries, 3 orbs get released and start going around the house destroying stuff. And at this time, a robber comes in. And he holds Deku up and says, if you move, I'll shoot him. And Nico comes rushing down. He's like, I said if you move, I'll shoot him. So she says, please, no. She tries to walk to him, and she gets shot right in the heart, dying instantly. So, Deku seeing this, cries even more, gets angry, and a small ribcage appears around him and pummels the ever-living. He just gets killed. Like, his head is crushed. And at that point, a piece of debris falls on his head. So it looked like a debris crushed his head. And Deku passes out from the strain. Now, seeing this, the neighbors rush over and see the situation. Now, they are sorry for him and they call the police. And when the police get there, they say, son, do you have any relatives that could take care of you? And Deku has none. And he says, do you have a father? And he says, what's a dad? And now they're sad. So I had to throw that in there. So, when they call over Mitsuki, and she actually adopts him. And at this point, Bakugo and Deku are still friends. And Bakugo's a girl in this one, so Bakugo has a tiny crush on him. So he's kind of mean, but in that tsundere kind of way. Because I believe she would be like that. I'm sorry. I just gotta check the time. Alright. So, we skip about 5 years later. Well, no, actually, 2 days. Deku actually goes to get his quirk registered. And his quirk is registered as ninjutsu. His first quirk is ninjutsu. His second quirk is tailed beast. And his third quirk is a Sharingan. Yes, he has 3 quirks. And everybody's amazed. They test out that his ninjutsu, he could summon fireballs. He could do massive fireballs, but that massive, like, in proportion to his body, it's about 5 times his body. And the width is about 5 feet currently. And it could go as far as 10 feet in front of him. And he can summon True Seeker orbs. And a staff. And he sits on the staff and flies with it. And then his second quirk is Tailed Beast. He grows about 10 tails, but in the shape of a fox. He can control what the tails look like. And he grows little fox ears, and they think it's cute, so they don't pay much mind to it. And his third quirk, Sharingan. He does obitos, Sharingan, Kamui. They throw stuff at him. It goes through it. And then he takes one of the doctors into the Kamui dimension. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My nana came back home. And he actually sucks one of the doctors into this Kamui dimension. So that was most of what happened. So I'm gonna end it off right here. I'm sorry guys for the short video. I'm just going to sleep. Even though it's hold on. It doesn't show me even though it's like 5:19, I am tired because I've been editing a lot of intros. I made one for Weeb the What If God. Go check him out, he's a cool YouTuber. I just made an intro for him. Even though it's like 8 seconds, it takes like 10 to 20 minutes of editing to do it. To get it just right and find the pictures and I had to come up with words to put in there. And same for my intro. I'll try to have the second part up today after I finish a quick cat nap. So I'll be recording part 3 or 4 to what that goes in Sunday Sins. 4 is coming tomorrow, 3 might come today, so I'm sorry guys, but goodbye. Don't hold this against me. Goodbye guys.